Hi everyone, here comes the abs workout that's been much promised. I hope you like it. Oh, I've got a bit of glare going on. Oh well, I hope you can still see what I'm up to. Right, let's get stuck into it. 30 seconds intervals. Please put your own music on. I'll give you a second to do that now. Right, you got your music going? I'll get rid of my glasses because I'm not going to need those. Here we go, starting off with plain old crunches, like so. That's good. Roll your tummy back into the floor. So you're just rolling the small of your back into the floor as you come up, curling up nice and slowly. Do not pull on your neck. I've only got my arms up by my head as a convenience to keep them out of the way. Okay, now we're doing toe taps. Both legs in the air, tapping one foot down slowly with control. And don't start taking the other foot down until you have actually got the other one back up there. They should meet in the middle. Nice and slowly, thinking about control. You could put your hands on your belly and feel the muscles working. Okay, now we've got reverse crunches. Put your hands underneath your tailbones and roll your knees up and down, up. And as your legs come up, fold your abs in. Just imagine them folding in. That's your lower abs. It's good. Okay, take your hands out. We're going to do scissors now. Your legs are up straight. My legs might not look straight, but they're trying to be. One leg down, nice and slowly. Other leg down. It's really good. Okay, now we have got the mincer, which is a combination of the crunch and the reverse crunch. Best done slow. So you can really feel it. That's really good. Now we're going to do 690, hands under the bottom again, or the tailbone, both the legs in the air, both traveling down to the ground, or not quite to the ground, 6 inches off, 10 centimeters approximately, and no speed involved. That's really good. Okay, now we're going to do those sit-ups. Engage your abs and right up and right down, right up and right down. That's really good. Right up, roll up and right down. Don't flop down and go down with control. And then you're in a bit of trouble. Okay, now I'm going to do beetles. Push down, push down, push down. If you've got any soreness in your lower back, just see about pressing the small of your back gently into the floor, rolling it down into the floor. Right, back to crunches. You do crunches. I'm just going to have a look at the screen and try to get a bit more light on the show. That might work better. Oh yeah, that will work better. So it's crunches again. I'm starting to get very hot. It's been freezing outside. There's a southerly. I'm wearing a jersey underneath the sweatshirt. I think I'm going to have to disrobe very shortly. And toe taps. And underneath this jersey, there's a thermal. Yeah. So I'm starting to cook. So after these toe taps, we're going on to the reverse crunch. Okay, here we go. Folding those lower abs in. No speed, please. Okay, now scissors. Ooh, whoopsie, got a bit close to the furniture. Just kicking it about. Okay, mincer. When I was doing the scissors, if I had beautiful ballet dancer legs, they would be straight. I aspire to straight legs, but my legs don't seem to happen that way. After this, we're doing 690. Hands under the tailbone, legs straight up in the air, and down they go. Ooh. Up they come. Sit-ups. Up we go. And down we go. You can have your hands anywhere. If they're on your head, it would be harder. You will know I'm not doing them on my head. Yeah. Starting to roast. And we've got beetles after this. Beetles. Get the small of your back. Press down gently into the carpet or whatever you're doing it on. Okay, we're going into oblique crunches. So we're going to work our obliques now. Opposite knee to elbow. Slow, get a good meet in the middle. I like to get my elbow down on the side that's not in the ear. Okay, sit up. And we're doing the twists. Remember, we can do them with a ball, but you don't need to do them with a ball. I've got a little tilt on my back going backwards. And I'm getting both hands down to the carpet on either side. So I'm getting a really good twist. Oh. I'm going to lose my sweatshirt when I go back down into the oblique crunches, which in fact you can turn into bicycles. I'll do the bicycles and then, so bicycles, they can be done too fast and they just turn into a mess. And I don't think there's much feel of the muscle happening. I don't know, but I think they're better done slowly. Extend one leg. Okay, back up for twists. Right, you guys do your twists while I get rid of this sweatshirt before I die from heat. Ugh. There we are. Please don't do these too fast. Back to oblique crunches, which are nice and easy compared with bicycles. Gosh, that feels heaps better, getting rid of the sweatshirt. Okay, back to the twists. And we're going to finish this with bicycles. Here we go. If the bicycles are too much for you, just do the oblique crunches. Okay, so now we're going into a bridging sequence. So I'll just, now to make bridging harder, you can take your hands up off the carpet, off the floor. I'm squeezing my bottom as I go up. I'm going quite slowly, pressing through my heels. This is going to turn into the goose step. Right, pelvic tilt. Up we go with the bottom squeeze, leg extend, down. Pelvic tilt, up, squeezing the bottom, extend your leg, and down. Tilt, squeeze, extend, down. Tilt, squeeze, extend, down. Right, now we've got bum up off the floor, and you're going to march your knees into your chest, and your toes are going to point upwards. Makes a huge difference to how much your bottom's involved if you've got your toes pointing upwards while you do this. It's good. Playing bridging again. And then we're going into a one-legged bridge on each side. Okay, one-legged bridge. Now all the work is happening in the leg that's got the foot on the ground, that buttock. It's got nothing to do with that leg. That leg is redundant. It's just waving around in the air. So I'm pressing through the heel of the working leg right to the other side. Whoa. And I'm really squeezing my buttock. I've got my tummy muscles pulled in too. Okay, back to plain bridging. Squeeze your glutes. After this, we're going to the goose step again. Okay, pelvic tilt, squeeze your glutes. Extend, down. Pelvic tilt, squeeze your glutes, extend, down. Tilt, up you go, squeezing, extend, down. Tilt, squeeze, extend. Tilt, squeeze, extend. Back to the marching. So your bum's off the ground, toes pointing up. Okay, plain bridging. And after this plain plain bridging, we'll do the one-legged bridges. Nice and slowly, getting a really good squeeze through your bottom. Okay, here we go, one leg. I've got my arms up off the ground. That makes all this area have to work more because there's no balancing. When you've got your hands down like this, you're sort of supporting your torso, taking some of the balance away, or the need to balance away. And the other leg. After we've done this, we're going to roll over and start doing gun dogs. Here we go. So, with the gun dog, it's all about nice, long, slow extension, keeping your hips nice and steady without any rolling from side to side. Now, after this lot of gun dogs, I'm going into a normal plank. Okay, here comes my plank. Make sure your head is in line with your spine. You don't want your head sagging down like this, and don't drop your bottom like this in the effort to try and get your plank really straight. You'll get a sore back if your back sort of sways down towards the floor too much. Push through your heels, that will help. Okay, side plank. Now I do a side plank like this and I'm flexing my toes backwards in this way because I want to get a little bit of hip and glute work happening as well as core work here. So I'm also getting this here and here by doing this thingamajig of my toes. To my way of thinking, you might as well incorporate as much body as possible. Plank again. You're welcome to do an extension plank if you want, touching forward with your hands. I'm a little bit stymied for room here with the furniture, but you can do stuff like this if you want to. other side for the plank. I'll just turn around so I don't have it back to you. Check that you've got a nice straight line going from shoulder to elbow, as you're in risk of damaging your shoulder. If you haven't, you can make it look lovely. Open yourself up like this. Close, flex back. Okay, right, so now we can back to gun dogs. Oops, not much room here. It's not good to turn gun dogs into a speed exercise. Okay, plain plank. And that extension I was showing you before is just reaching forward like that. That gives a nice extension. I think I've got a little bit much hip wobble going on there. Side plank. Plain plank one more time. Side plank again. Last thing. Here we go. Hello there. Pippi's got chooks in the section next door to her. She's in 7th heaven. She loves to bark at them. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. And good on you if you've been doing it. Thank you.